Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, it's early morning here and my voice sounds so deep. I started to record this voiceover last night, but I said, no, I want to be fresh in the morning. I don't think this was a good idea, but we're going to keep moving on. But here's an unboxing from Journal Station. Now, when I placed this order in June, I was so disappointed because I knew I wouldn't get this order until July because Journal Station Clara was on vacation. But I couldn't miss out on those extra large number stamps. I have been looking for those stamps for years, and they're finally back in stock somewhere, so I had to jump on them. You'll see them later on in the video. So this video is going to be unboxing, and then I'm going to journal with some of the items, actually with all the items. However, there's a part in the video towards the end where I must have forgotten to turn on the camera because it's a big chunk of the journaling that's missing. So I want to apologize for that. I say to myself, how many number stamps do you need? How many alpha stamps do you need? Not as many as I have. I'm so drawn to the alphabets and numbers, more so of the alphabets. The numbers I don't use as much, but the alphabets I do. So this is the reason why I placed the order. I just had to have these extra large number stamps. I have the alphabet stamps, so if you have the alphabet stamps, you must get the numbers to match, which I purchased those last year. Aren't they beautiful together? Yes, they are. Now it's time for me to document my order in my Hobonichi. So the journal with me portion of the video is fast forwarded. ×2, ×4, ×8, because I am a extremely slow journaler. I take my time, I have to think about it, and I don't have everything together. I just pull from different places. So when people have meetups, I'm like, oh my God, I would probably have to bring too much stuff to a meetup, which there's no meetups in my area, so I don't have to worry about that. I use whatever from the packaging I can in my journal. And that daggone Journal Station packing tape is too cute. So I had to rip it apart and do whatever I needed to do to put it in my journal. And it looks great. So one of the things that I appreciate from Journal Station is that added touch. When she started including Insta-Stack photos with her orders, I was like, oh my God, that is a game changer. No one has done that. Such a special touch. Love, love, love. So one thing when you're using a Hobonichi, I usually stamp with Versamagic chalk ink. And when I'm stamping on other sheets of paper, I usually don't use Versamagic. I usually use some other kind of ink, like, gosh, what's the name of those inks? Chachihara, Dazan, and Versafine, something like that, because those bleed through a lot on this Tomoe River Hobonichi paper. However, that might not be the case next year for the 2024 Hobonichi Tomoe River pages. We'll see. I am excited for the 2024 new release of the Hobonichi journal with the new Tomoe River paper. I know they gave us a sample with our 2023 journal. However, I didn't try it out. And the reason why I didn't try it out is because, you know, it's different when you stamp on a single sheet and when you stamp in your journal. So I'm just going to wait and try it when I get my 2024. journal because that's just what I want to do. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm not going to like this paper, and it's not really in my journal. It's just a loose leaf paper. I want the journal. So if you use the Hobonichi journal, are you excited for the new paper, or what are your thoughts? Are you not interested? Are you still interested? Or are you not going to try it? Are you moving on to something else? What have you decided to do for 2024? Hobonichi Tomo River paper. As I'm working on my layouts, I do like to clean as I go, especially my stamps, because like I said, I am a slow journaler. I have stuff all around me. And sometimes I want to take a picture of how much stuff I have when I'm journaling, but I'm like, no, I got to clean it up. So before I can even take a picture, I clean it up. So these stamps are stuck together, and what I'm doing is just pulling them apart so they're easier for me to pull in the future. I am not the best storyteller, but I'm going to try my best and give you this story. And we're going to call the story Elevator Talk. So my watch tells me it's time to stand. So I decided to leave my desk, go outside, and walk in our parking garage. But as I'm on my way to the parking garage, I see a guy over to my left, and he's talking on his cell phone. So I do my walk, and I'm going into the building, and he's behind me. So we get on the elevator. He said, "Do you know what my fiance did today?" And I said, "What?" He shows me this picture of a cat, and he goes, "She bought a cat." He said, "I don't even like cats." And I said, "Oh." And he says, "Well, you can't choose who you love. You just have to deal with it." I'm thinking, good answer. I don't even know this man, but he's having this conversation. I guess he needed to get that off his chest. Unfortunately, I can't even tell you what the outcome has been because I have no idea what this guy looks like. It was just a random guy on the elevator at my job. Okay, confession. I have several of these stamps that look like this. And I must say, I was totally against them until I found out that they snap in place, which makes them so much easier to use if you have a long word and you want it to stamp straight. A good stationery friend brought that to my attention. I'm stamping the word numbers because I'm watching a Korean drama called Numbers on Viki with Trey Jin-hook and Kim Myun-soo, better known as Elle. This drama was quite different from any drama that I have watched because it was about an accounting firm. And you know, I like accounting. So the drama started off very good. It was very surprising. I really enjoyed it. But towards the end, I lost a little interest. Therefore, I was happy that there were only 12 episodes. Because I can get through 12 episodes, but if I had to go 16 or more, I probably would have given up on the drama. And I know they've set us up for season 2 because of the way it ended. And I will be there for season 2. Even though I lost interest, I'll still be there for season 2. I do like to keep my stamps clean. I do care for the items that I purchase because I've spent money for these. So it's important that they stay like new, but used, but like new. But use, I hope you're understanding where I'm coming from. Use your stuff, but still keep it nice.
I had it all figured out. Knew which road I would go down. Thought I could do it all on my own. Then you came around. When its way and things fall into place.
Whenever I go to write in my journal when I'm filming, I always mess up. Actually, every time I write in my journal, I make mistakes. And I've come to terms with that. I guess you can call it stream of conscious journaling, because I'm just writing. And no one will probably read this. And if they do, hopefully they'll understand. I remember when I started buying Japanese stationery, and I saw these sumo stamps, and I'm like, who in the world would buy these stamps? So that had to be 5 or 6 years ago, maybe longer. I became a huge sumo wrestler fan during the pandemic. It just amazed me how they could move and be so large. But I'm a fan now. So now you can see how my page turned out. As I shared before, I lost some of the footage because I didn't turn on the camera. If you're still here, thank you. I appreciate you spending this time with me. My goal here is to release a video weekly, and I'm thinking Sunday mornings. That's the plan, but we'll see. Until the next one, be safe, be blessed, and Godspeed.